Hey guys, good morning. Guys, if you can see my screen, just type yes in the chat box.
Good morning, Arun.
Yeah, good morning. Great. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we were into these handling files, and there were few topics left out. Okay, in the handling files. So I'm going to cover that first. So the thing here is, I think what are the things that I covered yesterday? Just let me see. Buffer writer is completed, right? Buffer writer is completed. Let's see what is left out. Just give me a second. It's launching. Then what was the package name, file readers and writers that was? You see, buffer reader, buffer writer also completed, it seems. Buffer reader, let me see. Okay. New line is completed and buffer reader also we completed yesterday. Read line we have used until it becomes null. We have done that. Okay, great. So hope everyone is doing the assignments, because with assignments, your confidence will rise, guys. Don't take the assignments light. Okay, it's for your own benefit. Just plan to do the assignments. Okay, if you have not done any previous sessions assignments, you try to do it, guys. Okay. Now going to the next one, that is print writer, but we don't have print reader. Okay, you see, for example, we have file writer, we have file reader. For buffered writer, we have buffered reader. But for print writer, do we have print reader? No, only print writer is there, and it is an advanced version of it's an enhanced thing of file writer and buffer writer. Buffer writer is kind of enhanced when compared to file writer, because buffer writer has something known as new line method, which file writer doesn't have. That we have seen that already. And coming to the print writer, this makes the job even more easy. Okay. So print writer will make the job even more easy, where you don't have to write a separate line like a command. You don't have to use new line. Here for writing and going to the next line, you have to use println command. If you use print, it will not go to the new line. If you use println, it will write and go to the new line. Here print will write and stay in the same line, whereas println will write and go to the new line. Okay. So there is no special need of adding this new line after the write method here. Println is a combination of write and new line in print writer. That's the only difference, guys. Remaining everything is same. Let's work on it. So right click, new class. What is that? Writer, print writer. As the name speaks, print writer. Okay. So print writer demo, I'll say. And with main method, I'll create. Yeah. So first of all, I would like to create a file, and then I'll just create a file. Before doing anything, I'll just create a file. Right click, new file. Here, the files that are already there are around QFX. So I'll just try to create some simple file. Right click, new. I'll just name this file as abc.txt file. I would like to first, the file doesn't have anything. You can see that the file is empty now. And now I'm going to represent the file abc file is equal to new file. Control Shift O, and here the constructor have to give the path of the file, that is abc.txt file. Then it's already there. So I would like to write some text into the file. So for that, I have to use print writer. PW is equal to new print writer. Like this, I'll create an object for the print writer, and I'll say Control Shift O. It has been imported from java.io package, and this constructor cannot be empty. Over the mouse, here directly you can specify the file, guys. You don't have to write file writer is equal to file. All the stuff is not required. Okay. When you go back to the buffer writer, okay, for buffer writer also you have to create an object for the file writer and pass the object reference of the file writer to the buffer writer, if you remember. But for print writer, it is not required. Directly you can specify the file name. Straightforward. Okay. There's another advantage, and you'll get a checked exception. Java compiler will give you a possibility of exception by with the help of compiler error saying file not found exception may happen here. You just have to ignore the exception, or in real time you have to handle the exception. But for now, just to make the code look clean and neat, I'm just ignoring the exception to shut the mouth of the compiler in not giving me such kind of compiler error to suggest me that there is a possibility of exception in my program. Okay, fine. Now this is done. Now I'll simply say pw dot. It's very simple, guys, how to write and all. Just use print statement, print and string. And here I'll say my name is Arun Moturi. Then, sorry, my name is Arun Moturi. Again, I'll say pw dot print. I love Java programming. Say is also done. Pw dot I create content on software testing and tools. Done. 3 statements I've written. And now, guys, if I run the code, will these lines will be written into this particular file or not? Tell me, guys. If I run this code, will the statements will be written into the file or not?
We have to write the flush command.
Yes, right. That we have to always remember, right? Whatever you do, you have to flush it. Okay. When you use the flush command, all these things will be, flushed into this file together. And at the same time, you see there is a warning message coming about the memory leak, resource leak and all. We simply can say pw.close for that. Okay. We have to close the object as part of the best practice. This we already have learned. Run the code. Right click, run as Java application. The code got executed, but we don't know whether it would have written this statement. Okay. Because otherwise we'll cannot come to know whether the code has been executed or not. End of this program will be printed means this code has been executed. That's the only reason I'm adding for demo purpose. Right click, run as Java application. If end of the program will be printed, then we may be pretty sure that in the abc.txt file the text has been written. But if you clearly observe here, all the lines got printed in the same line. What if I want to have them in separate lines? For that, I have to use, instead of print, I have to use what? What I have to use, guys? I'll just copy paste these things. And here, after writing this line, I want to go to the new line. Print ln I have to write. Print ln. Okay? Yes, print ln. Everyone type in the chat box. Print ln. There's no need of new line command. Okay? Simply these 2 lines, after these 2 lines, for the last line, I don't have to go to the next line. So I'm just keeping it as print. But this one, print ln, so that it will automatically go to the new line. So run the code this time and observe that whatever we expected will happen. Just go to the abc.txt file and open. You see now this got written in the multiple lines. Okay. So hope guys you got an idea about the print writer and how it simplifies the process. This is very better, right? Easy. But we have to learn everything, guys. Some people use file writer, some people use buffer writer, some people use print writer. Similarly, some people use file reader, some people use buffer reader in the programs. So we should have all the knowledge, but print writer is a kind of very good in terms of writing. It makes the job very easy. Otherwise, if you go to this file writer and all, we have to write a lot of logic, right? File reader, file writer, lot of logic need to be written, but in print writer, it's very simple and straightforward. Okay, fine. But the story is not ended here. There's one more thing. There is one more thing for reading and writing that I'm going to cover. But so far, is it clear for you guys? If it is clear, just type C in the chat box so that I'll cover this one also for you, the last item. Everyone type C in the chat box if you guys are clear with this concept. Any doubts, you can ask me out.
Arun, it is clear, but can you compare all at a time once?
Yeah, I'll show. At the end, I'll do that. There is one
Okay.
more item that I have to
Okay.
cover. And after that, I'll compare. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you said is right. If you compare, right, you can easily remember, right? That's what your expectation. I don't understand.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, fine. I'll do that at the end. Okay. Once this is file input stream, file output stream is covered. Okay. So there are few more things like file output stream and file input stream, guys. Okay. Okay. File input stream for reading and file output stream for writing. The way we have used file writer for writing and file reader for reading, buffer writer for writing, buffer reader for reading. We can also use file output stream for writing and file input stream for reading. But what is the difference? When compared with these things and these two things, what the difference is? These things will work only with this file writer, file reader, buffer reader, print writer will only work with the text files. But here, file output stream, file input stream can work with different type of files like images. If you want to read the images files, if you want to read the video files, then we can go with this one. But do we have to really learn that? How to use file output stream, file input stream for reading the images and all those stuff? That is not required for us, guys, okay? As part of our Selenium automation is considered, we don't have to go there at all. But we have to learn one thing for sure, that how to use this file output stream and file output stream for reading and writing into the text files. Okay, we'll use it from with the text files only, but this has the capability where they can read the image files also. Okay, image files and all they can read, but we are not going to touch the topic. But some people, while working in Selenium automation, they will use file output stream and file input stream. So it's better we have to learn them. For text file only, we'll learn it, but it has a capability of reading and writing into the reading and writing into the image files and different type of files. Okay, but we are not going to do that. Okay, only text files we are going to explore, though they have the capability. Okay. Fine. Anyhow, let's get started with how to use file output stream for writing into the text file, how to use file input stream from reading from the text file. Okay, that I'm going to cover now. So for that, I'll just go here and create a new file. Right click, new, where is that? New class. This is what is this one? File output stream demo. This file output stream demo, guys, with the main method and all. Finish. Got created. Now what? Now I would like to use file output stream for writing into the files. So for now, I'll create a new file here. Right click, new file. I'll just name this file as some xyz.txt file. A new file I'm creating, xyz.txt file, which doesn't exist here. Just now created. It doesn't have any text inside it. I'll close this for now for a while. I'll close this xyz.txt file. Now what I will do here is I have to use which predefined class? File output stream. Okay. So first I have to represent the file. File xyz file is equal to new file. Okay. Import this file from java.io package. Okay. Import this file from java.io package. Just give me a second. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. Let's continue. So I would like to represent this xyz.txt file. Here I'll simply say xyz.txt. There's the first line I have written. And after that, what I'll do is the file doesn't have any text. You can see that xyz.txt file doesn't have anything inside it. Okay. Now I have to use this file output stream to write text into the text file. How to do that? I'll simply write file output stream FOS short form I'll give for the object reference, new file output stream. I have to create an object, output stream. Over the mouse, import this file output stream from java.io package. And here the constructor cannot be empty. So here we can directly pass the file. I'll pass the file name, file object reference. And you will get a checked exception as usual. You can ignore that exception and shut the mouth of the compiler. But in real time, you have to handle it using try catch blocks. Next thing is FOS dot, okay, file output stream dot. What method I have to use? I have to use something known as write method. You see, there is a predefined method known as write method. I have to use a write method, okay? FOS dot write. But here, what this write method is intaking, can you see here? What the write method is intaking? Some byte array. Can you see that, guys? FOS.write method is intaking byte array. But that means it will read the text file in the form of bytes. Okay, it will read the text in the form of bytes. The write method, we cannot directly provide double quotes. My name is Arun Motori. We cannot provide like that. Okay, that's not possible. I mean to say, you cannot use a write method to. It will not intake the string text. But what if the same string text I would like to write into the thing? What I have to do? For that, I should not be writing that here. Rather, I'll just create something, string text to be written to file is equal to, I'll write something like this, okay? My name is Arun Moturi /n. I have to provide /n, guys, otherwise it will not go to the new line. Okay, I love Java programming. Again, /n. I create content on software testing and tools. Like this, I would like to write. This is a string text I would like to type into the, I'll just go to the end, guys, and put a semicolon here. There is this, the semicolon here, it's kind of big, that's okay. This text to be written, I cannot directly provide like this. You're able to get my point, guys? Because write method is expecting the things to be in byte array format. So what I will do is, I would like to convert this string text into a byte array. I would like to convert this string text into a byte array. How to do that? Dot get bytes is the command I have to use. How to convert a string text into a byte array? I have to use get bytes command. Hold the mouse on this and you have to ignore the exception as usual. Otherwise, in real time, you have to surround with try-catch blocks to handle. But for now, we are shutting the mouth of the compiler and ignoring the exception. So here, we cannot directly pass the string text to this write method of this file output stream class. Rather, we have to convert this text to be written into the byte array with the help of get bytes. Get bytes will return you the byte array what write method wants. Hope you got it. Here's what I am doing here. You're able to get it. Now, if I run the code, will this particular text will be written into this particular xyz.txt file? Tell me, guys. Will this particular text will be written in? Yes, again, the same thing. I keep asking you because you should remember that. FOS.flush. You have to do that. Every time you write, whether it be any class, file writer, buffer writer, print writer, or file output stream, in all the cases, we have to use the flush method to flush all this text into the text file, then only it will be written. And similarly, we have to close this as usual, FOS.close. We should not be giving a chance to the Java's garbage collection mechanism. Rather, we can close it as a best practice. Now, I would like to know whether things have been happened or not. I'll just write on end of this program. End of this program and run the code. Run the code. End of this program got printed. Now go back here, refresh the project once. If required, it's not compulsory. And open the xyz.txt file and see whether the text has been written. My name is Arun Motori. I love Java programming. I create content. There is some space coming. The reason here is we have given the space here. We should remove that space, okay? Because of that it is coming. Again, run it, rightly run as Java application. End of the program will be printed. Now open the xyz.txt file, you will get it properly. Okay, so this is how we have to do, guys. This is how what we have to do. This is how we have to use file output stream to write the text into the text files. But we can also use file output stream to work with images and other things, but that is out of scope for our learning here. Okay, so no one actually runs it. Okay, yeah, tell me.
Can you explain get bytes here once?
Yeah, simple thing is that if I remove this part, just understand this. Write method is expecting the input in which format?
Byte format.
Byte array format, not byte array format. But
Okay.
if I pass the string text, what will happen? It will not take, right?
Hmm.
So what I am going to do is I'm converting this string text into byte array using this
Oh.
get. That's the only reason I have written this statement. Understood?
Okay, got it.
So why it wants in bytes? Because it's the purpose of the file output stream is not only for the text files, it's also for the images, video files, and all, which will be in bytes, right? That's why it will read or write the text in the form of bytes. But here for text also, it cannot directly intake in string format. That string text I have to convert into byte and pass it. Then only it will take. Okay.
Okay.
Got it right?
Yes, Arun.
Yeah. So guys, is this file output stream? How to use file output stream for writing the text into the text files is clear. If it is clear, just type C in the chat box. Any doubts you can ask me, guys. No issues. If you are not able to understand, also you can ask me. I'll clear it for you. Okay, without any problem. Okay, I didn't get any questions. Hoping that everyone has understood that. So great. Let's move on to the next one. That is file input stream for reading. While we use file output stream for writing, we can use file input stream for reading. Okay. So how to read? It's very simple. FIS.rod, same logic, whatever we have used earlier. Okay. Whatever thing that we have used with file reader, same logic, same thing it will work for file input stream. There's no much difference. So I'll show you how to use file input stream. Writing new class file input stream demo. Okay. With the main method. Okay, great. So fine. So first thing is that already we have the file xyz.txt file having some text available. From this text file only, would like to read the text. Okay. So for that file, first I would like to represent the file xyz file is equal to new x5. Okay. We have to first represent the file before using the file for any purpose. So here I'll import this file from java.io package, Control Shift O, and this constructor cannot be empty. I will provide the path of the file that I would like to read, txt. Now I'll create an object for file input stream. For reading the text from the file input stream, FIS is equal to new file input stream. Like this, I'll create an object. Here I would like to import it from java.io package, and this constructor cannot be empty. Hover the mouse on the constructor. It's asking for what file. I'll just pass this file that I would like to read from. So, and still we are getting a compiler error because compiler is telling us there is a possibility of checked exception here. It's checking and giving us a possibility of exception here. That is file not found exception may arrive or come. So in real time, we have to handle the exception using try catch block. For now, just to make the code look clean and neat, I'm just ignoring the exception by shutting them out of the compiler. Okay, fine. Next thing is what I have to do, how to read the text from this file. So for FIS dot, we have something known as read, R-E-A-D, read. So this will read you, again ignore the exception for a while. This will read you the, what is the, just same, if you remember the file reader, right, the same thing. The first letter capital M will be read in the ASCII format. It will be converted to the ASCII and given the integer format, okay. So int, I'll say A is equal to, I'll just print it out, system.out.println, and A, you will understand what will be printed. Run this. What will be printed, guys? 77, which is the ASCII number of the capital M, will be printed. Okay. So how to convert this A into char of A. And before that I have to typecast that to char. Like this I have to do. Run this code. This time you'll get the letter. M will be printed. 77 when converted to character using the ASCII table will be converted to capital M. Okay. Now again, if I say fis.read system, instead of writing like this, I'll directly write system.out.println fis.read. Again, I'll say system.out.println fis.read. Again, I'll say system.out.println fis.read. So every character's ASCII number will be retrieved. You see 77, 121. This is for M, this is for Y, lowercase y, this is for space, like that. Okay. So every time I have to convert to character and all. So instead of writing like this, I can write a logic, right? So for example, I'll write a logic while int I is equal to 1, I less than, let's say 1000. It's a very big number. I plus plus. I think even 300 will work, I guess. Okay, let's not go with 1000. I'll simply say system.out.println fis.read. Okay, now run the code. Till the characters are there, it will give the numbers. Okay, ASCII numbers it will convert. But once the characters or text is completed in the file, you'll get -1. Okay, you see, for every character in that particular text file in xyz.text file, associated ASCII number is getting printed here. Okay, just keep going on until here. And after that, once the text inside the text file is completed, till these iterations are completed, that is up to 300 times, -1 is getting printed because there are no text files, text left in the file. So that means we have to iterate this loop until we reach out to the -1. Okay. So what I will do here is I'll just do something like this, guys. Okay. So I'll simply say int some number is equal to fis.read. I will say, okay, this ASCII number of that character. Then I'll write a while loop while number not equal to -1. If it is not equal to -1, you have to iterate the loop. And hope you remember the logic. I already covered this. Okay. While number is not equal to -1, what I have to do? I have to simply say system.out.println. I have to convert this number to character, guys. Okay. So here name, I just convert to char, typecast it to char, and I'll simply say char c is equal to, I'll print it out. That character I'll print it out. Okay. And after printing the character, I have to get the next one, right? Next character I have to read. Next thing I have to read. And this number I will assign. Number is equal to fis.read. Okay. So that the loop will keep iterating. Next time it will take another number or ASCII number and it will check with -1. If it's not -1, it will convert to character and print it. The things will go on until all the letters in the text file are printed. You see, my name is Arun Moturi. I love Java programming and I create content on software testing and tools. Okay. So instead of println, I'll make it print so that everything will be printed in a proper way. You see, even /n also is covered. My name is Arun Moturi. I love Java programming. I create content on software testing and tools is working fine. And after that, finally, we have to close this. fis.close. This is how we can read the text from the text files using file input stream. Everyone clear with this logic? I already covered the logic as part of file reader. It's same logic we have to use for file input stream also. If it is clear, just type C in the chat box, guys. Just type C in the chat box if you guys are clear with this. So today I covered file writer, file output stream, and file input stream, 3 items. Yesterday I covered file writer, file reader, buffered writer, buffer reader. Okay, like the different things I covered. So someone has asked me to compare all this stuff so that you can remember, right? So let me compare that for you. First, I will compare all the writers. We have file writer. Then what we have is, everyone type in the chat box. What do we have? Buffered writer. Everyone type in the chat box the different type of writers we have. File writer, buffer writer. What is the next one? What is the next one, guys? I am expecting your answers in the chat box. Yes, print writer, correct. Print writer. It's all predefined classes, guys, okay? These are all predefined classes. And what is the last one? What is the last one? File writer, buffer writer, print writer. There's one more thing. File output stream, right? Correct. File output stream. You're correct, guys. Whatever you are typing, the chat box is 100% correct. So these are the four things: file writer, buffer writer, print writer, and file output stream. So we have to see the differences. All these are used for writing. And coming to the file writer, the first one, you go with the file writer. There is a file writer. We have which method? Write method. Okay. Write. And here we have to pass string text. String text will pass to the write method. Okay. And wherever we have to go to the new line, we'll use. If you want to go to the new line, we have to use /n in the string text. In the string text itself, if you provide /n, it will go to the new line. Right? That is a file writer. And everywhere we have to use a flush command, guys. Whether it is file writer, we have to use flush command. Whether it is buffer writer, we have to use the flush command. Okay. Whether it is a print writer, we have to use the flush command to finally get the text written into the files. And file output stream also, we have to use the flush command. Okay. In file writer, we have the write method. And if you want that text to be written in next line and all, we have to use / and escape sequence character inside the string text. Okay, wherever you want. And coming to the buffered writer, in the buffer writer, what is the thing? The buffer writer, we have the write method. String text is there. Along with that, we have some more thing. Instead of using /n, what we can use, guys? What we can use, guys? Tell me what we can use here instead of /n. We can use /n also. But apart from /n, what we can use to go to the new line? Yes, new line method we have to use. There's a method known as new line method, using which we can go to the new line. Instead of specifying /n inside this, we can say new line wherever it is. Okay. No need of specifying /n. You just use new line anywhere. Now coming to the print writer. Print writer makes it even more easy. What is that we have in the print writer? To write and go to the next line, directly we can use print ln method, and here we'll pass a string text. String text. Okay, it will intake the string text, and no need of writing new line here. Directly new line. If you say print string text, it will stay in the same line. But if you say print ln, it will go to the new line. Here /n is there. Instead of /n in buffered reader, we have new line. In print writer, instead of writing this write and new line separately, we have print ln separately for that. Now coming to the file output stream, again the same concept here. Again we have the same write method and string text. But this write method need to be converted to get bytes. Byte array, it need to be converted. It will not take in the string format. It will take in the byte array format. Okay. String text we have to convert to get bytes. Then it will intake. Okay. So fine, that is the thing. To go to the new line, we anyhow use the inside the string text, we'll mention the /n. Okay. Now is it clear? The comparison between file writer, buffer writer, print writer, and file output stream is clear for everyone. This
Yes,
difference here. Okay. This is what is the difference. And coming to the readers, we have file reader. Then we have buffered reader. Do we have print reader? Do we have print reader? No, we don't have print reader. Then what is the only thing that is left out for comparing then? File reader, buffer reader, and one more thing is there apart from print reader. Print
File
reader.
stream.
Yes, file input stream. File input stream is a thing that we can use for reading. Right, great guys. Great participation in the chat. Okay, file reader, buffer reader, and file input stream. Okay, coming to the file reader. Okay, coming to the file reader, how do we read? We have a read method. Read method which will read character by character, but the character will come in the ASCII number format. ASCII number format we have to manually convert into by writing this char typecasting and all. That ASCII number we have to convert into the character back and print it. Okay, until it reaches -1 logic, the same thing, right? Read method will be there. You remember this. And in buffer reader, we have read line method, which will read line by line until all the lines are done, until we get this null. Here -1 is a thing. Until we get -1, we'll iterate the loop here. Okay. Instead of ASCII number, if you get -1, then we'll stop reading from the text file. Okay. But in case of buffer reader, we have to use read line, which will read that line by line, complete line by line. It will read until it reaches null. When it reaches null means all the statements in the text file are completed and we can stop the loop. So read line method we have in the buffer reader, and coming to the file input stream, again we have the read method, which is similar to the file reader. Here also ASCII number. Same guys. Okay. File reader, file input stream will behave same. Here also we have to use the same logic, guys. Okay. Char of ASCII number, and here also -1 concept. So is this clear, guys? Is this concept clear? The comparison between file reader, buffer reader, and file input stream is clear for you? Okay. So this is for writers. This is for readers.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yeah, please.
So if we use print writer,
Yeah.
then we can use any of the readers, right? File reader.
No issues. You see, you cannot use, you can use any writers for writing. You can use any readers for reading. That's up to you.
Okay.
No problem in that. Okay. They are independent. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys?
Most
Before we-
used one is
Yeah. What is that?
most used one.
Most used one. Okay.
Mm.
So I have seen most usually I have seen people using a file writer. File buffer writer, file output stream also have seen. File reader I have seen, buffer reader I have seen, file input stream I have seen. Print read writer I didn't see much. It's a very good one, but people have not used much. Okay. So it depends on situation. Sometimes what happens in Selenium, if you take the return type of that will be something like file input stream. If you go to, okay. And sometimes in Java programs, the return type of something will be file input stream or something like that. Okay. So like that we'll use, but in real time, you can use anything. Everything is good. Okay. If you are working with, images and all those stuff, people use file input stream, file output stream, but that situation will not come for us. But even though we don't need that, in some libraries, right, the return type of some methods are like file input stream kind of thing. That's the reason we come across such kind of stuff. Okay. We can use anything, guys. I personally use anything. Okay. It's not like most used thing. I prefer using for writing. I feel print writer is easy. For reading, I feel, buffer reader is easy for me. Okay. But it's up to you how you want to use. Okay. But there is no hardened rule that this is mostly used, that is not used. People use different stuff. Okay. Believe me.
Okay.
We'll see different developers using different stuff. Okay. That's the problem. Where we exactly use file concept in our framework. So the main part that you will come across with file concept is properties file. Okay. Properties file, or when working with POI API or something, if you want to read that Excel file, if you want to represent that Excel file, you have to use it, right? So whatever the file you want to represent in the Java program, you have to use the file concept. It may be text file, it can be properties file, it can be Excel file, etc. We have to use a file concept. File concept is very important, Krupal. Okay. Hope it is answered for you, Krupal.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So any other questions, guys? File concept is very important, guys. So practice it very well. Okay. Do all the assignments I'm giving. The assignments are very simple, right? Whatever I taught in the classes, I'm asking you guys to do it. That's it. Nothing much. Okay. If you do that by yourself, what will happen is your confidence will rise. That's the only purpose. Fine. Anyhow, if you have, we are done with this one for now. We successfully completed this handling of the files in detail that no one can explain at this level, guys, okay, with all these types and all. Now, the last topic in Java we have is collections framework, okay? The last topic we have in Java is the collections framework, guys. So let's move on to the collections framework topic now, okay? So collections framework is a very big topic, but do you have to learn the entire collections framework? The answer is no. But still, if you are interested, have a playlist with me. I'll give you that as an assignment, and it's an optional assignment for you. If you really need, you learn it. Otherwise, you ignore it. Okay. So here I created a playlist in my YouTube channel, where somewhere here we have the collections framework related playlist available. You do only if you are really interested in learning that, but whatever I am teaching you in this session will be more than enough. Anyhow, I'll give you that as an assignment. If an optional assignment, I'll give you optional assignment is learn complete collections framework. This is optional assignment, guys. I'm not forcing you guys, okay? But what I know is this much is enough. Whatever that you see in the diagram, if you learn, that is enough for Selenium automation. Okay. So with my experience in Selenium automation, I've seen people using only these items. Behind this, if you want to get the knowledge and all, you can learn it, guys. Okay. So there is a collections framework topic. Yeah, here is a playlist, guys. I separated the collections framework. You can go to this playlist and learn, guys. Okay. Collections framework interface list. A lot of things are there. ArrayList, LinkedList, vector, stack, set interface, HashSet, linked asset, sorted set, navigable set, reset, map interface, HashMap, linked HashMap, hash table. Okay, a lot of stuff is there, right? So if I Google search also, you'll get some, collections framework in Java. Okay, so if I go here and go to images, you'll see a lot of diagrams giving a list of collections framework we have. So I think I'll go with this one for now. It looks good for me. You see, it is like this. You see, iterable collection, list, queue, set. In the list, we have all this stuff, vector stack. Queue, we have all this stuff. Set, we have all this stuff, sorted set and all. Map, we have hash map, hash table, linked hash maps, tree map. Like that, many things are there. This is a very big story altogether, okay? Yeah, yeah. So collections framework, you'll understand in a while. Just Rajkumar, just wait for a while. You'll understand. Okay. Both are same only. Collections and collections framework, both are same. Okay. Why we call that as collection framework? I'll explain that. Don't worry. Okay. Collections framework. So what is a collection? In collections framework, we have collection. Collection is a group of individual objects. Okay. Collections framework involves all the predefined classes interfaces. What is collections framework? So Rajkumar is asking me. So simple terms is asking me the difference between collections and collections framework. It's just a terminology, Rajkumar. Okay. Understand that, Rajkumar, this is a terminology only. Okay. It's a terminology. So sometimes we say collection, sometimes we say collections framework. Why we use the terminology, you have to understand now. Okay. So as I told you already, in this diagram, you can see there are a lot of predefined classes and interfaces, right? This entire collection of predefined classes and interfaces for collections is together known as a collections framework, terminology wise. You can together call all this stuff as a collections framework. Hope you got it, Rajkumar. What is collections framework? Collections framework contains a list of predefined classes and interfaces that we can use for collections. Okay, that is the terminology. Okay, but individually, what is a collection means? That is there here anyhow. It is a group of individual objects. What is an array? Guys, if I ask you what is an array? Array is a collection of individual
Collection of similar data type of.
similar values,
Mhm.
values of similar data type of whatever it is. Multiple values can be stored into a single variable. That is called as array. It is also a collection, right? Array is also a collection, but it's not objects. It's not a collection of objects. It's a collection of individual values, primitive data type values. But coming to the collection, it is a group of collection of individual objects. Okay. Here, every predefined class, every predefined interface is nothing but a collection. All these predefined classes are collections, and together we can call them as collections framework. It's a family of collection. Collection framework is a family of collections. Okay. For example, you can call ArrayList as a collection, HashSet as a collection. But a family of this ArrayList, HashSet together we can call as a collections framework. Clear, guys? Clear? Is the terminology clear for you? What is collections and what is collections framework and all those stuff is clear? Yeah, Rajkumar is clear. I hope everyone is also clear. Yeah. So collections framework, I told you it's a very big subject, very big topic. Lot of predefined classes and interfaces are there as shown in this particular diagram, but I'm not going to teach all this stuff. So if you are really interested and go behind what I am teaching, then this playlist you have to follow. So I'll share you this as an optional assignment. It's not compulsory. When you have time, you do it, guys. It's not compulsory for Selenium automation. But whatever the collections framework topics I'm going to cover, what are the different type of collections under collection framework I'm going to practically demonstrate in these sessions, those will be more than enough. Those will be more than enough, guys. Okay, for your Selenium automation learning. And I'll make you these things very easy. Don't get afraid of the name collections framework. Though it's an advanced topic, it's very easy to understand, guys. It's very easy to understand. Okay, fine. So let's begin. Let's begin the collections framework topic. So collections framework is a set of collections, different type of collections containing predefined class and interfaces. But individually, if you talk about any individual collection like ArrayList or HashSet or HashMap individually, they are nothing but a collection terminology wise, which is nothing but group of individual objects. Collections will not store primitive data type values. Understand here, guys. Collections will not store individual primitive data type values. They will only store what? Type in the chat box your answer. Collections will store only what? Values or objects? Only objects, not values. Primitive data type values like integer values, decimal values will not be stored here. They will store in the form of objects. Okay? Things are stored in the form of objects. It's object oriented. Primitive data types in Java are not object oriented. We have wrapper classes from primitive data type which will convert the primitive data type into the object oriented type. But collections are by default object oriented. Okay, collections are by default object oriented, guys. Okay, they're a group of individual objects. They're not a group of individual primitive data type values. So remember that first point. So now there was a drawback in arrays. What is the drawback in arrays? Anyone can type in the chat box. What is the drawback of arrays? What is the drawback with arrays?
Fixed
Arrays
in
are
size.
fixed in size. Once you create,
I have one doubt here. Generally, they'll tell like arrays are fixed in size, but if we use that braces, we can give any number of elements,
no,
right? Why it
it's
is?
fixed in size only. Fixed in size means the line where you are creating a braces, right? After that, can you increase the size of the array?
Okay.
You got my point, right? Whether you give the
Yes, yes.
number or
Yes.
whether you write in the braces, you will give a fixed number of elements in the braces, right? But while
Yes.
the program is continuing in the later steps, can you increase the size? No. That's why we say arrays are fixed in size. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, and another drawback of the arrays is arrays can store only similar type of values, not different types. But there is a hack for that. We can create object arrays. Remember that, right? With object arrays we can do that, but normal arrays there is a drawback of like they cannot store similar data types. Okay, fine. Different data type values. Okay, fine. But now let's focus more on the fixed size thing. Okay, arrays are fixed in size. The solution is collections. So what is the solution or remedy for the arrays fixed in size problem? What is the remedy or solution for the arrays fixed size problem? Collections. Collections are global in size. Okay. So guys, anyone new to this batch have joined today? Just type me in the chat box. Yeah, V is new to this batch. Soundarya is new to the batch. Irfan new to this batch. Some 3 to 4 people. So guys, be there. Whether you understand this session or doesn't understand, be there. Okay. So I would like to talk to you at the end of the session. Okay. Just be there in this meeting till the end of the topic. After the session is done, after the doubts clearing is done, I would like to talk to you guys separately, okay? I have to give a plan for you, how to learn and all those stuff, okay? I have to guide you, okay? So I will talk to you at the end of the session. Be there in the meeting. Fine. Anyhow, let's move on. So the solution for the arrays fixed in size problem is what? Type in the chat box your answer, guys. Arrays are fixed in size. So what is the solution? Collections, right? It's very simple, right? The topic is collections. So collections should be the solution. Arrays are fixed in size, whereas collections are growable in size. We don't have any fixed size concept. Once you create a collection, you can add as many number of elements as you want in the form of objects. There's no limit. Okay. Collections are growable in size. Fine. But collections framework is a vast subject, guys. I told you, right? This much of, total 19 videos. Like you have to learn different type of predefined classes interfaces. But I don't recommend that. Okay. We have to only learn the below for Selenium automation. This diagram, if you learn, if all these items in this diagram, if you learn, that is more than enough. So here, the green color items or the items which are specified with in circular brackets I letter, right? They are interfaces. The items which are specified with C letter inside the brackets beside the names are what? They are classes. Here, ArrayList is a class, HashSet is a class, HashMap is a class. The parent interface of ArrayList is list interface. The parent interface or grandparent interface of the ArrayList is the collection interface. And coming to the HashSet is a class. Its parent is set interface and its parent is collection interface. And coming to the HashMap, it is a class. Its parent interface is map. And there we have one more thing known as iterator interface. I'll tell you more about that later. Okay. So now let's immediately fix the problem of arrays, guys. Arrays are fixed in size. Now I would like to show you something in collections framework. That is the first item, that is array list. First predefined class as part of the collections framework I'm covering is what? Everyone type in the chat box what I'm going to cover. Array list. Type in the chat box array list, which is going to solve the problem. The fixed size problem of the arrays is going to get solved with the help of array list, guys. We're going to look into the array list. Fine, great. Great participation, guys, in the chat box. The more you participate in the chat box, more active you are in the sessions, okay? So that's the key. So let's go with array list, and I'm going to prove you how the array list is going to solve the problem of arrays fixed in size nature, okay? Array list is nothing but a resizable array, and it's not of fixed size. It's growable in size, and it's a resizable array in simple words. So I'm going to demonstrate an array list. Okay, so how to demonstrate an array list? I'll just create a new package for that. I'll say collections framework package. Right click. All this code I'll share you at the end. Okay, as usual, every day I share, right? All this code I'll share. Collections framework demo. Finish. This is the package I'm creating. Under the collections framework, I'll create a new class, and I would like to demonstrate array list predefined class array list demo. And here, main method I'll create. Inside the main method, I would like to, instead of creating an array, what I'm going to create? Array list. Array list is a predefined class, right? Array list is a predefined class. And to use array list, I have to create an object for the array list. Simply, I have to say array list, a list is equal to new array list. Like this, I have to say array list, a list is equal to new array list, and import this array list from java.util package from Java. That's done. Once I imported, do you see any warning messages coming, guys? Guys, do you see any warning message coming for the array list? Yellow color warning messages are there or not? Yes, right? Yes. As you are pinging in the chat box, that's really yes. You can see that. The reason here is, here we have to provide something known as less than, greater than symbol. Before doing that, I'll hover the mouse. Why we are getting that? You see, array list is a raw type. References to generic type. We have to provide the generic type. Okay, reference to generic type array list. Something like less than, greater than symbol. In between that, what type of objects you want to store into the array list should be parameterized or generic type. Like this, we have to write. Here also provide less than, greater than symbol. Beside the name of the predefined class, you provide less than, greater. Here also less than, greater than. Here it is creating an object for the array list. But here we have to provide that. But here we have to specify something, what type of objects you want to store. Can I provide int primitive data type here? Collections are a group of objects or group of individual primitive data type values. Group of objects. They're objects. But here if I provide int, can ArrayList collection store objects or primitive data type values? So it's not allowing you. An error is coming. This is a problem. With arrays, I can use int primitive data type. But here, I cannot use int primitive data type. What is the wrapper class for this int primitive data type? Type in the chat box, what is the wrapper class? Associated wrapper class. Integer. I have to type integer here. And this side also, if you want to specify integer, it's up to you. Or you can ignore also. One side, if you provide, that's enough. Here, whether you want to provide or not, up to you. I generally provide, but you can ignore also, guys. At one point, if you provide, during the declaration point, if you provide, it's not compulsory. You have to provide, specify here. Okay. At least in one less than greater than symbol, you provide that. So this is how we have to create an array list, guys. Okay. This is a generic type, which decides which type of objects we are going to store into the array list. Integer objects, not int primitive data type values we are not storing. That will not be allowed. Integer objects we can store. Okay. Now, coming to the arrays, do we have indexing concept? In arrays, do we have indexing concept? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, right? Index in array starts from where? Index in array starts from where? From which number? 0. That's also right. What about array list? Do we have indexing concept in array list then? Yes or no? Do we have indexing concept in array list? Yes or no? Yes. The answer is yes. We have indexing concept in ArrayList also. ArrayList is also similar to arrays only. It also has indexing concept. Only one difference we have seen is it will not store in primitive data type values. Primitive data type values it will not store. It will store only objects. That's why we have to give integer here, integer wrapper class here. But it also has a index concept. If you want to assign in arrays, we have to give something like this, right? A list of 0 is equal to some value like this. We generally give in arrays, but this is not possible in ArrayList. In ArrayList, we have some predefined methods. What do we have in ArrayList, guys? Type in the chat box. Predefined methods are there. For assigning the elements to this ArrayList, we have what? Predefined methods we have. Will not use A of 0 is equal to like that, will not use. We have predefined methods. The name of the predefined method is add method. Everyone type in the chat box, add predefined method, ADD. ADD predefined method we have to add the objects into this array list. Multiple objects into this array list, we have add predefined method. So how to do that? A list dot add of. Here you give 9. This 9 is not a primitive data type value. You may think 9 is a primitive data type value. It's not like that. It's an integer object. Okay, we are adding 9 as an integer object, guys, not as a primitive data type value. A list dot, if you want to add a few more, A list dot add of 9, 5. So this 9 got added at which index? First add method, 0 index. This 5 got added at which index? Index 1. A list dot add of 7. The 7 got added as an object at which index? 2 index. A list dot add of 8. You can keep adding, guys. You can keep adding. This is 3rd index. Now I would like to, print out this array list. I would like to print out this array list, system.out.println. A list I would like to print it out and run the code. In the output, you will see that the array list elements got printed. Can you see the array list elements got printed here? When I print the array list, 9, 5, 7, 8. 9 is at the index 0, 5 is at the index 1, 7 is at the index 2, 8 is at the index 3. Everything got printed properly. Right? Now, is there any limit or is array list fixed in size? You see, after printing also I can keep on adding as many number of elements as possible. It's not fixed in size. It's not fixed in size, guys. I can keep adding. Again, if I print system.out.println A list, this time the updated array list will be printed in the output. Array list is growable in size. You can add as many number of elements as you want, objects as you want on the go in the program. You don't have to fix the size in this line where you have created the array list. In arrays, we have to fix the size while you're creating the array. But in array list, we can keep adding. There's no fixed in size concept in the array list. Okay, guys, clear so far? Now,
Here, can we pass all elements at a time, same as arrays?
yeah, we have to use for loop for that. We have to use a loop for that, I guess. Okay. We have to repeat that, and but that is not a good way.
Okay.
You mean to ask me, like, is there a shortcut representation, right? Simple words.
Yes, as we have added number of lines.
No, we don't have that. We don't have that, but I'll check it out because maybe I don't. Per my experience, I don't have never seen that people using that. But let me find it out instead of maybe there may be some methods or something. Okay. But what is the way we'll find it out? Okay. So fine. Is there any shortcut representation for array list where we can add all elements to it in a single line, similar to arrays where we use curly braces? Let's see what it will do. What it is doing, guys. Yeah, there is shortcut representation, but the thing is very different. So what it's doing is it's converting arrays to list here. Okay, that's the way arrays dot as list. It's converting the arrays to list, but there is no direct way. But you see, first it's creating an array, and that array it is converting to list. Okay, arrays dot as list is the command we have to use for that. This way you can follow, but I don't see people following this kind of methodology mostly. But if you really want, you can use it. Okay. In this example, creates a list which is used to initialize the array list. The new array list as list part converts the list returned by the as list will return a list that will be converted to the array list. Okay. So this is the way. This is the answer for your question. But I'll just make a note of that. Okay. So is there any shortcut representation of array list? Yes, there is there. As we can see, there is there. Okay, by using that
Hello.
arrays.list, we can do that. Yes, please.
Sir, if we specify like as arrays dot as a list, then the
It's
data
returning
type
list.
will be
It's
changed or
returning
not?
list. It's returning list.
Okay, okay.
You see, in this example,
As simple like yes, I got it.
you got it right. As list, you see, parts convert the list returned by arrays.asList to int. Automatically, it will be converted. Okay, to array list. This will return you the list. List is nothing but a parent interface of the array list. Okay, it's converted internally with the shortcut represent internally. It is representing. It's returning you a list and it's getting converted to array list. Okay, got it? Got it, Mahesh? Mahesh, right? Who is asking the-
Yes.
Yeah, it's clear for you, right?
What?
Is it clear?
Yes, I clear, sir.
Okay. Internally, it is converting. It's returning you a list of elements, but list is a predefined class of predefined interface of array list. And somehow, using this syntax, Java is automatically converting this list interface elements into the array list type. Okay, that's it. But that's a good question. So we were able to explore something new today. Okay, fine. For me also, when I go to a lot of batches, right, a lot of questions will come. I learn something out of it. Okay, it's not always like I give something every time. I also receive something back. That's the power. So because of interacting with a lot of students and all, this kind of comes into picture. Fine. Anyhow, that's a very good question. So next thing is I have intentionally written this, this thing. And what I want to do is here, how many elements are there? So far, how many objects I have added to this array list? How many objects I have added to the array list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Now I can use, a list dot, there's a predefined method to retrieve the element from this index. Okay, in order to retrieve this 9 object, which is there in the array list, have to use the index. But to pass the index, we have a predefined method. What is the predefined method? Get predefined method. Everyone type in the chat box. Like for adding the objects to the array list, we have add method. For retrieving the elements from the array list, we have get predefined method. So you have to use the array list name dot, the way you have used array list name dot add method. Similarly, a list dot get method we have to use. Inside the get method, we have to pass the index. If you pass index 0, what will be printed here? What will be retrieved and printed here? Tell me. 9 will be retrieved and printed. If I say system dot out dot println a list dot get of 1, if I say, what will be retrieved and printed here? If I say 1 index 1, 5 is there, 5 will be printed. System dot out dot println a list dot get of 2, if I say, at the index 2, what is there? 7 is there, 7 will be retrieved and printed. System dot out dot println a list dot get of 3, at the 3, what is there? 8 is there, 8 will be retrieved and printed. System dot out dot println a list dot get of 4, what will be retrieved and printed? 6 will be printed. Okay, run the code and we'll see that happening. You see, this is how we can add the elements into the array. This is how we can retrieve the elements from the array using get command. They have separate commands. Do you see the same thing in arrays? No, right? Arrays doesn't have this kind of methods, predefined methods. Okay, arrays, array name of 0 in square brackets we use, but here we use predefined methods. Okay, whether for retrieving or initializing the arrays elements and all, we use square brackets, but here we have the separate methods for that. And arrays are fixed in size, whereas array list is not fixed in size. They are growable in size. And here array list will only take objects, whereas arrays will take what? Arrays will take what, guys? Only primitive data types or also objects also? Arrays. Just think and tell me.
Only primitive data types.
No, both.
Both. Okay.
Both, right? Both is the correct answer. Have you not seen object array? Object is a predefined class. Integer wrapper class array.
Okay.
That is object only, right? If I give int primitive data type, that is integer data. But coming to the integer wrapper class and array, objects it will take, right? Both. Everyone type in the chat box. Arrays, both primitive and object. Array list, only objects. Array list, only objects. These are some differences, guys. These are some differences of array list. Main difference is arrays are fixed in size, whereas array list is not fixed in size. It's growable in size. Second thing is, in arrays, we have square brackets to initialize or retrieve the values, but whereas in array list, we have add method and get method to do that. Third thing is, arrays, both primitive and object, whereas array list, only objects. Only objects. Okay, arrays, both objects and primitive types, primitive type values. Clear with the difference between arrays and array list? If it is clear, type C in the chat box. For today, I'll stop here, guys. For today, for training purpose, I'll stop here. You can ask me the doubts. There are a few more things I have to cover as part of the array list. And we have HashSet, iterator, HashMap, many things are there that will continue in the next session. I think tomorrow is like, we have tomorrow as Thursday. By the end of this weekend, we'll complete this Java for sure, guys, and we'll completely move on to Selenium automation, okay? Yes, we can assign duplicate values. Can we tell me the reason why we can add duplicate values into the array list? Can we add duplicate objects to the array list? Yes. Why? Can anyone say why it is possible? What is the reason behind? The same reason why arrays it is possible. Here array list also. Here also we have indexing concept, right? Here also we have indexing concept. In arrays also we have indexing concept. So because of indexing concept, we can assign duplicate values to the arrays. Similarly, here also we have indexing concept. So duplicate values can be assigned. No problem. Yes, we can add duplicate objects to the array list. The answer is yes, because of the indexing concept. Right, correct. Any questions, any doubts? So I'm done as part of training today. You guys have the time to discuss about the doubts. Any doubts, clarifications, anything needed, you can ask me right now.
Hey, Arun, this
Yeah.
is Irfan here.
Yes.
When we are using array for these numbers, we know that we can use them as a numerics, right? But when we are using an object, how we really in real time use this 9 as an object?
Okay. I didn't get that question again. Come again.
Because if in arrays,
In
9
arrays,
is
we
a
use
number.
9 as a value, right?
Yeah.
In
But
array,
here it is
an
object.
object, I'm saying, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
what is the purpose of 9 object?
You see, first of all, the thing is, as per the rules and regulations of Java, array list will only accept objects. That's the first thing. Whether we use it or not doesn't matter. But for example, I will prove you that this 9 is an object. How? If I say a list dot get of 0, what will come as an output? 9. 9 only, right? 9. So I'll
Yes.
take this one out, outside this, and say dot. Are you getting a lot of methods here? Predefined
Yes.
methods. So for objects only, we'll get this kind of predefined methods, right?
Yes.
But if that was an array, if you try that, a of 0 of dot something, you will not get anything. You will not
Yes.
get these predefined methods. But we generally don't use this. I'm telling you, okay? Array list is an object oriented only, okay? So it will only collect this 9, 5, 7. It may feel like 9 looks like an integer value, 7 looks like a primitive data type value, but they are objects, okay? This proves that, right? A list dot get of 0 dot, when I say, that is coming as an object only, right? The methods are coming. That means it's an object. It's
Yes.
not a value. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Any other questions? Can keep
I'm
asking
good.
me the questions. Yes. So meanwhile, I'll be posting the things, the Telegram group and all. You guys can ask me the questions also. Same time. That. Every day we post the notes for the new people, new guys. Just see here what I'm doing. Every day in this Telegram group, I'll post the notes. Okay. Today's notes. And also I'll post the code. Okay. If you have questions, keep asking me, guys. I'm there here still. Okay. Like I'll do this thing, but you can ask me the questions. I'll be answering. So coming to the code. Yeah, welcome Rajkumar. I will upload this code onto the GitHub. Don't worry, I'll explain the GitHub concepts later. This is just, for my purpose to share the code, I'm using this technology now. Copy this, come back here, my local machine. Memory is going off. Box, local repos. Any questions, any doubts, you guys can ask me. New people, be there in the meeting. I would like to talk to you guys. Yeah, welcome, Surya. Sorry. Yeah, this is the code. Some files I covered today, right? That is file, print writer, file input stream, file output stream are there in this package. So you can take it from there. And today's code, I'll say. Today's code 1.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I'm point sir.
Yeah, tell me.
సార్ ప్రిమిటివ్ మామూలుగా ఈ ప్రిమిటివ్ డేటా టైప్ నుంచి ర్యాపిడ్ క్లాస్ కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు మీరు సార్టింగ్ అనే అరే దగ్గర ఒకటి వాడారు సార్ అవి అరేస్ డాట్ స్ట్రీమ్ అని చెప్పి ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ చూశాను.
Yeah, right. Correct.
అవి ఒక్కసారి కొంచెం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు సార్, కొంచెం అది చూసినా కానీ కొంచెం క్లియర్.
I'll tell you what is that. It's very easy. I'll cover. Just give me a second. I'll cover. Okay.
ఓకే సార్.
So, 2 minutes corrections. Done. And also, I'll generally give the assignments, guys. Let me give the assignments also. Very simple assignments. If you have understood my sessions, you will be able to easily do the assignments. So assignment 1 for today. Assignment 1. Use print writer for writing text into text file. Assignment 2. Use file output stream for writing text into text file. Assignment 3. Use file input stream for writing text, for reading text from text files. Okay. Then assignment 4. Write Java program to add and retrieve elements from an array list. Okay, that's it for today. These assignments are that much. And coming to the recording, I'll be sharing the recording after 1 or 2 hours of the session. Okay, that's what I do. So coming to your question, okay, arrays related question, right? So thing is, I'll tell you. So this is a doubt section. I'll go. Where is the doubts? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yeah, here I'll create. I'll say arrays demo. Yeah. So I'll create an array, integer array, A is equal to, AR is equal to. Here in the curly braces, I'm writing 9, 5, 7, 2, 7, 2, 8, 4, 6. Some elements I gave. Are these elements in some sorted order or in some random order they are? Ascending or descending order? Random order. Now, if I want to convert this into some, ascending order, let's say, what I will do is, there's a predefined class in Java known as arrays class. This is not array. It is a predefined class known as arrays class. Okay, got it? Arrays dot. What is the method I have used there? Sort is a method, right?
Yes.
Sort method I have used. In the sort method, I can pass the either integer array or byte array or character array or whatever. I'll choose the integer array because in this case we have the integer array. I'll pass the array name here. So what happens after doing this? What is sort actually? Sort is a predefined static method of arrays class. That's why using the class name, I'm able to call the method. Right?
Yes.
Arrays.sort means sort is one of the predefined static methods of the arrays predefined class in Java. So arrays predefined class in Java comes with a lot of predefined static methods. Sort is one of them. The moment I say sort of AR, all the elements in this array will get started. So before that, if I print it out, if I want to print this array also, I can use arrays predefined class, arrays dot toString method is there. In arrays predefined class, we have one more static method, predefined static method known as toString. To this, I can pass AR so that this array will be converted to string and the string will be printed by println. What is the purpose of toString here? To convert the array to string format. You are getting my
Yes.
point, guys?
Yes, sir.
This array, whatever the array I gave as a value to the toString, that will be converted. This array elements will be converted to string. So println cannot print an array. If you try to print an array, what will happen? It will print some random extra digit kind of number, some random numbers will be printed, okay, as an address of the object and all. But to print array elements directly using the array name, first I have to convert that array into a string with the help of this toString static predefined method of the arrays class, and I can print it out. And after sorting the array, I'll also do the same thing. System.out.println arrays dot toString of same array. After sorting, before sorting, this is the one. After sorting, this is the one. Run this. Observe that. First, before sorting, 9572846 is there. After sorting, 2456789. AR elements have been sorted here. Okay. Clear for you or any doubts in this program? Is it clear?
Sir. Okay, sir. But
Yeah.
use that other method, right, sir? Integer wrapper class and
1 minute. Okay. Yeah, what is that?
ఇంటీజర్ ర్యాపర్ క్లాస్ యూజ్ చేశారు కదా సార్ అక్కడ యూజ్ చేసి లోపల అరేస్ డాట్ స్ట్రీమ్ అని చెప్పి బాక్స్
Okay. Got it. The purpose was different, right? Why I have did that? For what purpose I have did that? Stream thing. That is for sorting the array elements in descending order.
అసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్ లో చేయలేమా సార్ అట్లా
This is an ascending order, right? If you see, this one has sorted the array elements in ascending order. Okay?
ఓకే
Like lower number is coming first and bigger number is coming later. That's why it's sorted. But what if your requirement is to sort this array elements in descending order? Like bigger number come first and lower number goes in the last.
సార్ వన్ డౌట్ సార్
Hmm.
ఇంట్ ప్రిమిటివ్ డేటా టైప్ బదులు ఇన్ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఇఫ్ యూ యూస్ ఇంటీజర్ ర్యాపర్ క్లాస్ వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ సార్
Nothing will happen. In this case, nothing will happen. We'll still do that.
ఓకే
Okay.
But-
But in case of sorting this array elements in descending order, that concept is required, whatever you are talking. Then compulsory, it should be integer wrapper class array only, not in primitive data type. Okay, for that to happen. Got it right now?
yes సార్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటుందా సార్ ఎనీ డిఫరెన్స్ హియర్ బై యూజింగ్ ఇంట్ ప్రిమిటివ్ డేటా టైప్ అండ్ ఇంటీజర్ ర్యాపర్ క్లాస్
Integer wrapper class and in primitive data type, there is no difference in this program, but sometimes some programs, for example, if you want to sort this in descending order, you cannot do the job with in primitive data type array. You have to use integer wrapper class only. Then in that case, you will declare that as integer wrapper array. Whenever it is required, you will integer wrapper class. That's it. You see, today also I covered this collections, right? Collections framework and all. In this, is there a way to provide in primitive data type?
No, sir.
No, right? So integer wrapper class only we have to provide. That's the reason whenever in Java there is a need of object-oriented way, then we cannot use in primitive data type here because ArrayList will not allow you that. ArrayList will only allow you to write the integer wrapper class because it is a collection of objects, group of objects. Okay. So whenever you need to use, you have to exchange between in primitive data type and integer wrapper class like that. Okay, based on the programs. Clear?
Okay, sir. Descending order ఒకసారి program.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Come again, last line.
Descending order program arrays dot stream అనే మెథడ్ వాడారు సార్ ఒకసారి చెప్పండి సార్
Okay, sure. It's available online, right? So it's like
అంటే
it's,
కొన్ని
even
డౌట్స్
I don't remember the code always. Okay, I don't remember the code because I cannot by heart, right? Descending.
నాకు ఐడియా ఉంది సార్
Yeah, I'll do that. Don't worry. Descending array elements. using sort method of arrays, right? Of arrays in Java. Let's see, it will give you the program. I'll explain here itself. Okay. Oh, it's giving me a different stuff. Yeah, here it is. Arrays dot sort, collections dot reverse order, and here I have to use a wrapper. Okay, that's it. So we'll try to do that here. Arrays dot sort method we'll use, and first we have to give the array name. Here we should not be using int primitive data type. Integer we have to use for now. Okay, and because that program will not allow you to ar dot comma, otherwise comma, and here collections dot reverse order. Yeah, collections dot reverse order will, as per the syntax of Java, if you give collections dot reverse order, right, it will reverse the order of the elements. Okay. Now print it out. System dot out dot println arrays dot to string of AR. Now run the code and see, it will be coming in descending order. 987654.
సార్ ఇలా ఆన్సర్ వస్తున్నప్పుడు మరి అక్కడ అరేస్ డాట్ అది వాడారు కదా సార్, స్ట్రీమ్ అని చెప్పి స్ట్రీమ్ మెథడ్ లోపల బాక్స్డ్ మెథడ్ అవి వాడి చేశారు కదా సార్, అట్లా అలా ఎందుకు చేశారు సార్? ఏమన్నా ఎనీ రీజన్ ఫర్ దట్?
Stream I use for different reason, I guess, right?
Yes, sir.
Stream I use it for different reason. I don't remember why I have used stream, but I'll try to find it. Stream in arrays, right? Stream in arrays, the purpose.
స్ట్రీమ్ తో పాటు బాక్స్డ్ మెథడ్ కూడా యూజ్ చేశారు సార్ లోపల. అరేస్ డాట్ స్ట్రీమ్ లోపల రిఫరెన్స్ వేరియబుల్ అసైన్ చేసి డాట్ బాక్స్ డాట్.
For starting only I used, or a different purpose I used?
I'm not sure, sir. That's why that is the doubt, sir. That's why you have used it.
1 minute, I'll go and figure it out. Let's see. Even I don't remember. So why I use stream, but I'll try to figure it out. 1 minute. Okay.
223 questions, sir.
223.
Yes, sir.
How to sort array elements in descending. For this only I have used.
Yes, sir.
I think this is the easiest way, right? Basically.
Yeah, this is easiest way, sir.
Maybe I have not used.
Without sort method ko try చేశాను సార్, నాకు వచ్చింది, బట్
Okay.
మెథడ్ కొంచెం
But okay. Okay, got it. Why I have used this? Understood. So here I wanted to convert that. This, for example, my requirement was simple. This is correct also, but here directly we provided the integer wrapper class array, right? But
Yes,
there in
sir.
this program, you see there is a primitive data type array. I want to convert this primitive data type array to the integer array. To convert that, we have used this line.
Okay, sir.
For example, if you have integer array here,
Okay,
but
sir.
you see here sort is already giving me an error because I cannot pass integer array here. Integer wrapper class array I have to give. So what I will do is I'll say AR1 here. I'll try to convert that into integer wrapper class array. Okay. Instead of changing this into integer wrapper class, I'll convert this integer primitive data type array to the integer wrapper class. For that I have to use this line. Okay. Arrays dot stream. Arrays dot stream only, right? Arrays dot stream,
Stream
and
only,
I have to pass this array1 dot boxed
సార్
dot
బాక్స్ అంటే ఇక్కడ ప్రిమిటివ్ టు ర్యాపర్ క్లాస్ కాబట్టి ఆటో బాక్సింగ్ అవుతుంది కదా సార్?
maybe that is the reason. It's boxing it to wrapper class. That is the reason they have used the name box. Okay. So streaming the elements and then boxing them into the wrapper class. Box dot to array, and in that we have to give the type of the thing that you want to convert. Integer wrapper class you want to convert. Integer wrapper class colon. What is the name? New. New is the keyword we have to use. And because of this line, this integer wrapper class array will get converted into the integer array. Integer array. AR. Now it will be good, right? For conversion from the primitive data type array to the integer wrapper class array, we have done that. Now it's working fine. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now clear, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there are many things I was exploring. Okay, a lot of things are there. It's just matter of exploration. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions or doubts, guys? Regarding anything? Can we convert arrays to ArrayList? Yes, we can convert. Okay. Yes, we can convert arrays to ArrayList. Mahesh is asking me a
Sir, I
question.
have
Like,
shared.
yeah.
Sir, I have one screenshot share with you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You have shared with
As
me.
a link. So,
Okay.
can you explain me a little bit about it?
I cannot explain right now. The reason behind that is I am not covering vector for you, linked list for you. Maybe I'm covering HashSet for you. Okay. ArrayList, HashSet,
Okay.
and HashMap. Those are only three things I will cover. Remaining all things you have to go through the collections framework topic and understand. So in ArrayList we have the indexing concept, whereas in HashSet we don't have that. That I'll cover in the coming days. Okay. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, there's a thing. After I compare ArrayList with HashSet and ArrayList HashSet with HashMap, right? You will get some idea. Okay. After that, you come to this image. Okay. Not the right time for doing that. Okay. Fine.
Okay, sir. Okay, fine.
We'll see later. But we don't have to go deep. If you keep going deep, right? Yeah, this image is very good. If you want to enhance your skills and all, you can definitely go with this image and explore. But for now, I'm not doing that because I am still yet to cover HashSet and HashMap. Okay. Once that is done, then you'll get a clarity of how to learn the stuff. Okay. There are a lot of things I need to cover.
Sir.
Okay. These important things we'll cover and later we'll see what to do and all. Okay. Any other questions?
Sir, one more question, sir.
Yeah.
In strings లో మనకు ఇండెక్స్ మెథడ్ యూజ్ చేసినప్పుడు సార్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ మెథడ్ ఏమవుతుందంటే సార్ ఒక సేమ్ లెటర్ ఉందనుకోండి, అది ఫస్ట్ లెటర్ వరకే చూపిస్తుంది, మిగతా లెటర్స్ కూడా ఆ ఇండెక్స్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నా పేరు పవన్ ఉంది సార్, PAVAN, దాంట్లో ఏ అనేది 2 times వచ్చింది అంటే నాకు ఏ వరకు 2 times ఇండెక్స్ కావాలి సార్, దానికి ప్రోగ్రామ్ అలా అర్థం కావట్లేదు సార్.
I understood your question. Fine. I understood your question. String index of demo. So with main method. So for example, there is a string. In that you have to find the index of a letter. I'll say string str is equal to my name is Arun Motori. Okay, like this it is there. Let's say, and here n is starting n is here, and second n is here, right? So
Yes,
your question is str dot index of character. I'll say n means what it will do. It will take the first occurrence. 0, 1, 2, 3. It will return 3 here. Okay. Index int n is equal to, I'll print it out in number, I will say num, and I will print it out system.out.println num. Okay. If I run the code, what will be printed? 3 will be printed. But you are expecting this one, let's say, right?
రెండు కావాలి సార్, రెండు రకాలు చెప్పండి సార్, అది కూడా వచ్చి రెండు వచ్చేలాగా సార్.
You see, okay. Maybe we have to write in a logical way, but for now, let's go step by step. Here you see there's one more overloaded method, index of int character is there. Again, you will give the character letter n here, and index of from index you'll start like after this n. What is this n? This number. After this n, let's try this out. Let's see what will come. After that, we'll figure it out. Okay. In num1, num2. So what is coming? Let's see. If not, we'll change the program. Okay. num2 and run the code. Right click, run as the application. Same 3 is coming. So maybe I'll just change it to name plus 1. Let's see. 3 and 14. Now it's coming now. You got the idea?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Using the previous number, previous index, I just added a plus 1 because these methods, right? They will take the position actually, not the index. So if you want to give the index properly, you have to say number plus 1. Then it will become the index actually, index or position, something like that. Okay. Sometimes they will take the position. So that's why I'm giving number plus 1. After this n, what is the next n if you want to find out? Index of that letter n and the next possible. Okay. Starting. I think this program is fine for you, right? You understood,
సార్
right?
ఇంకొకటి ఇప్పుడు కొత్తగా డౌట్ అడిగాను సార్. ఇప్పుడు 14th వన్ ఒకటి కావాలంటే ఎలా సార్ ఇండెక్స్?
I didn't get that. Come again.
14th index, we will get a 14th index right now, sir, right?
Yes.
We
Yes.
need only 14th index, not the first third index. 14th one, we need to get it. What should we do at this time?
So in that case, directly you have to use str dot index of. Okay. Maybe we have to write the logic here. Second occurrence. You want the second occurrence, right? Simple words.
Yes.
Of any method here. Last index of, let's say n. There are many ways. I'm just trying this out. Let's see. Int name3 system dot out dot println name3. Let's run this out. You're getting 14 directly. Last
Oh.
index of. From the last, this is one way. This is one way. Okay. Like that, you have to explore the methods or you have to write your own logic. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. There are many ways, but you can experiment on this. Like you have to build a logic. You can think logical skills will be there, right? You implement and try to get your answers. Okay. That is good. That will be definitely possible. If
Thank you
there
so
are no,
much, sir.
if there are no predefined direct methods, you have to implement the logic. That's the only way. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions we have? Like, can we convert array into array list? Mahi is asking me, can we convert array into array list? Yes, we can convert array into array list. Where is that I covered? Okay, how to convert array into array list, right? So here, converting array to array list. Main method. And first I'll create an array and convert that into the array list. Okay. So I'll create an array. First of all, let's see what will happen. Integer array ar is equal to 9, 5, 1, 7. And this one I want to convert into array list. For that I have to use arrays class as list of ar. If I say, let's see what will happen. The return type is, let's see what will happen. Array list a list is equal to, and here if I say integer, not coming, right? Cannot convert from list of integer array to array list of integer. When I say list of integer, it is coming, but this is not the thing I want, right? How to convert that into array? Okay, there was something I was missing. So just give me a second whether I did that or not. Give me a second. I think I don't have that. Okay, let me take the help of ChatGPT. I don't know whether I have did that or not. Okay, ArrayList, right? ArrayList. ArrayList. Let's see what the difference is there, but it's not there. I think I have not worked on this. One more. ArrayList. No, I don't think it will be there in the first list. It didn't work, I guess. So I'll just make a note here. Converting an array to ArrayList, right? There will be a way, definitely. But that way I don't remember the syntax. How to convert an array to ArrayList in Java. As list. Okay. I did this, but I forgot. Like this, we have to convert. Let's see whether this will work or not. So we'll try to create an ArrayList. ArrayList, integer, a list is equal to new ArrayList of integer. Is instead of integer, what we can write here is import this, and here instead of integer, we have to write the logic like that. Arrays dot as list of arrays. Okay. Arrays dot as list of AR. Not coming. Okay, 1 minute.
Inside the parentheses, sir, please.
Yeah, circular bracket. I just provided here, right? I have to provide inside the parenthesis. Yeah, circular brackets I have to provide. Yeah. And array list integer a list is called new array list of arrays dot as list of AR. It will not come because this is not a object oriented type. Okay. So if I change this into object oriented type, the error is gone. Okay. So there is a way to convert, right? We already have seen that. What is the way to convert this to the wrapper class? Arrays dot stream AR dot boxed dot, what is the other one?
Two array.
Two array, right? Two array. Here I will say integer array colon new, right?
Yes, sir.
This will convert that into the a list. I mean wrapper class array, integer array. IAR I will say, and this IAR I'll pass it here. I think it will work. Okay. Now this is the process of converting the normal array, primitive data type array into the wrapper class array, and from the wrapper class array we have to convert to the array list. Now let's print it out. System.out.println. How to print an array list? Directly a list. Print. We can directly print the array list. Okay. We can directly print the array list without any problem. Okay. Run the code. Yeah, converted. Okay. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Any other questions you guys have regarding anything? Guys, anyone have any questions? Any more
Sir,
questions?
console చేసి స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకుంటాను సార్.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Finish.
Done, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So guys, anyone have any other questions or the people who are new to this meeting, right? Just saying that now you guys can type me in the chat box. Again, the people who are First time attending this session, just type me in the chat box. Soundarya is the one. Who else? Apart from Soundarya, Irfan. V. I don't know your name, but V is there. That's fine. Anyone else? Soundarya, Irfan, V. Any more people who have today joined the meetings or sessions? Lovish. Yeah, Lovish also. 4 people, right? Let me talk to you one by one. So I'll start with Soundarya. Soundarya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Soundarya, like what you have, what you are so far, like do you have any knowledge of Java or Selenium so far, or what's your current state?
No, sir, I don't have knowledge in Java, sir. So currently I am working as a manual tester. I have knowledge in manual testing only, sir.
No, complete zero knowledge in Java, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if I am clear, today's session you have not understood,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes,
So
yes, sir.
fine. So the Soundarya, the plan for you is like this. So manual testing, you already have the knowledge, but still, what we are doing is we are starting a new batch this weekend, that is Saturday, 24th onwards. Okay, 24, 25. You can attend that where manual will be covered. Okay, that's one thing. And you just start there. And meanwhile, what you have to do is while this Java and Selenium things will be repeated for you till the time, instead of being idle, I want you to go to this Telegram group. Okay. Here you can see a Telegram group, right? Just
Yes,
scroll
sir.
to the complete top. Scroll to the entire top. Don't scroll in between. Just scroll to the entire top. Okay. And once you go to the complete top here, okay. So here, you see here day 1 is there, right? Here day 1 we have. So just keep going down and until you find something known as day 11. Okay. Just go till day 11. You see day 11 is here and you can see today's recording day 11 is there, right? You have
Yes.
to start watching these videos in this time instead of wasting the time, right? Okay. While these things will be repeated for you in the upcoming modules. Okay. Currently we have 3 modules. One is weekend module where we are automating the Selenium live automation things, some challenges and some end-to-end automation of an application we are able to start. Okay. So that's going to happen on weekends in the same time, 7 a.m. time. And in the afternoon times on Saturday and Sunday, what we are going to do is we are going to start this manual testing where we are going to do a lot of stuff. So if you are interested there, you can also join that and go through that. And meanwhile, Monday to Friday, we are in between. Java is almost completed. Maybe tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll be done with the Java. And you have the time till 25th. Okay, today is 21, right? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. By 25th, what I want to do is I want you to complete these Java topics starting from day 11. You start with day 11. Okay, day 11, day 12. For you, for today, your assignment or whatever you think, Soundarya, is like you try to complete day 12 and day 13. Okay, tomorrow I'll track. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
just watch the recordings instead of wasting the time and try to be in sync with the current batch and upcoming batches. I told you, right? You can attend for free. You don't have to pay anything. You just continue with that. Okay. So this way, right, you will not waste your time. And anyhow, I'll be there to resolve your doubts and every day, whatever the section, whatever the doubts you get, you can ask me out. Okay. On a daily basis like this
Okay.
in this time. Okay. So
okay.
for you, the plan is start from day 11, day 12, day 11 to 12, minimum you complete. If you have more time, day 13 also you try to complete. Day 13, day 14 like that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So any questions on there? You are trying to ask something to me?
No, sir. No.
You're good, right?
Yes, sir.
So
I
don't
have
focus
to
on it.
complete day 11, day 12, day 13, right?
Yeah,
First.
for now, day 11, day 12, day 13. If you have time, you can go for day 14 also, not a problem. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But you have to start from day 11 only. Okay. Day 11
Ah,
and tomorrow you can update me like what you completed. Okay. That will, I can track you and, I can tell you what is the other sessions you have to watch. Okay. Meanwhile.
okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So the
Okay.
timeline is by this weekend, you plan it to finish up. Okay. So that you will get to that, because a lot of discussions are there. Assignments are all already there. Assignments, it's not compulsory for you to do now, because if you have less time, if you have time, you can do the assignments also. Okay. After every session. It's up to you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Fine. So you are good, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Coming to Irfan.
Yeah,
What about you, Irfan?
myself, I am also working as a QA lead in a manual testing area, and
Okay.
I do have good knowledge of Java. I have
Okay.
not practiced recently. I'm not in touch with that, but I'm just practicing now. I started.
Okay. Okay. So were you able to understand today's session?
Yes, it's very
Yes.
clear.
Okay, okay. So still you start with day 11 also, Irfan, despite of you having knowledge and all, you start
Yeah.
with day 11, okay? And maybe you can watch at 2x speed, okay? Maybe Soundarya,
Sure.
you can watch at 1.5x speed, whereas Irfan, just because you already have the knowledge, right? You can watch at 2x speed to just to finish up the things faster, okay?
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, fine, great. So anyhow, you guys can reach out to me every day in the after the session, right? If you have any problems, any issues or something, right? I'll be there to help you out. Okay. No need to worry much.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Great. With fun.
Thank you.
And coming to V.
Hi, Arun. Good morning.
Yeah.
Myself,
Good.
actually, I'm also having around 5 years of experience in software testing, but currently working
Okay.
in manual testing and API testing
Fine.
using Post. But I want to
Postman.
switch from manual to, yeah,
Mm.
correct. I
Mm.
want to switch from manual to automation. So, and I'm
Okay. You
never
join.
from
Okay.
more than a year, and I have purchased your YouTube course also for Selenium,
Okay.
but
Okay.
because of some reason I couldn't able to complete. And I thought,
Focus. Okay.
live interactive classes will be better.
Yes,
So
definitely. Definitely. They are even more better also. As you can see today, right? Were you able to, engage, right? Properly during the
yeah.
sessions?
Apart from
Yeah.
normal topics, even doubts sessions also will help you, and it will give more edge to understand the things.
Yes, correct, correct. So, how
Joining.
much you are comfortable? Were you able to understand today's session, or are you facing any difficulty?
Yes, somehow I think 70% I'm able to understand. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like you have to start from day 11, okay?
Yeah.
Day 11, day 12, and if you have some basic knowledge of Java, maybe you can watch in 2x speed, okay? Or you go with 1.5x speed, up to you. But you try to finish up the things by this weekend. Anyhow, these things will be repeated for you again, okay? Just in this meanwhile, just go through few sessions. That is starting from 11, you start, and just continue, just to sync up with the batch, because we have a lot of other things going on, like automating challenges and all. For that, by this weekend, if you can complete, that will be good. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Maybe.
Any doubts are there? Any doubts you have, you can reach out to me anytime. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. I will call you personally. Maybe you can
Sure,
connect.
sure.
If
Okay. Mostly it will be clear for you, because I am explaining in very depth. So I don't think you will really need that. But still, you try to do that. Don't stop, guys. 11, 12 is over, means don't stop at 12. If you have time, go with 13. If you have still time, go with 14, like that. Okay. Try to complete. And
Okay.
these things
Sure.
will be repeated for you in the coming days again. Okay. Don't worry. Still. Okay.
Yeah. We can join the upcoming sessions also, right? Maybe if you
Yeah.
have any.
Without any barrier, you can continue. Not only my upcoming batches, all my upcoming initiatives also you can join. No issues. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Just one time subscription, and remaining thing, you can continue like that. Okay. Fine. And coming, I think you are good, right?
Yes, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Try to sync with the batch as much as possible. Things will happen over a period of time for you. Okay. So fine. Okay. Lavish.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, good, Lavish. How are you?
Good, sir. Actually, sir, I'm from Canada, and I just passed out from a PG postgraduate diploma in
Ah,
specialized stream in software testing,
great.
and
Okay.
uh,
Mhm.
and just then heading for the interview purpose with the knowledge of our basic Java language.
Hmm. Okay. You have the basic knowledge of Java, you mean to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Coming to Selenium, have any knowledge on Selenium?
Yeah. Selenium, Cucumber, Test NG, I have a lot of knowledge about that because I
Okay,
did
great.
like a 3-month internship with like CJ company.
Great, great, super, super. Okay, okay. So today's session, were you able to understand
Yeah, most of that.
most of that? Okay. So Lavish, the same plan for you also. Start with day 11. Okay. Just watch
Okay.
the recordings at 2x speed and try to sync up with the batch. Daily we'll discuss a lot of stuff. Okay. We'll do a lot of stuff together. So and if you have any challenges, anything you can discuss with us, and like as a group we can collectively solve the problems, and we can get to the next level. Okay.
Yeah, for sure, sir. Thank you.
If any problems, reach out to me. Okay. And every day you get a chance. After every session, we'll have a lot of time. If you have anything, just stay till the end of this meeting, and you can pitch out and ask me any doubts. Okay. I'll be there to help you out and support you and all the best. And coming to any other thing, interview preparation you are going through for now? Lavish, are you going through the interview preparation? So, okay. I'm getting the answer. So guys, anyone have any other questions? Abdul, how are you doing? Were you able to finish up the things?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Till what video you came back? You came?
Yeah, I have completed till 20, so I'm little occupied with some other work. So I'm just
Okay,
doing
okay.
this parallelly. Okay.
How did it went well? Did it went well so far till 20? No problems?
No problem till now. Yeah.
All clear, right? It's very easy to understand, na?
Yes. It's good.
Great, great. Great, Abdul. Just keep going, Abdul. Don't stop, okay? So just try to take out some time and complete, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, great, great. Good to know that, Abdul. And Krupal? Krupal, you there? Okay. Pooja? Hi, Pooja.
Hi, sir. Hi.
Yeah, how it's going for you?
It's good, but 2 sessions are completed. Means 12 वीडियो 12 है वो थोड़ा रिमेनिंग रह गया है मेरा बाकी तो
Okay, okay.
11
Able to understand? Able to understand?
yes.
No doubt, doubts. Any doubts you have till 12?
नहीं
Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me out, Pooja. Okay. So all good, right? So far, things are good,
yes
na?
yes
Okay. Yeah, fine. Rishi? Yeah, hi, Rishi.
Yeah, hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Yeah, how it is going for you, Rishi?
It's good, sir. In between, I'm watching if any problem comes or I
Okay.
myself facing any difficulty, then I will watch that lecture particular, not starting from the beginning.
Okay, but try to do that, Rishi, because a lot
Okay.
of information is there. You will try to learn something new for sure. Okay, because the way
Okay.
we have the sessions are there, right? It's not normal sessions. A lot of discussions were happened in that session, so definitely you will learn something out of the sessions. When you have time, better to watch from day 11 to whatever. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, I will do that.
Yeah. Okay, Rishi, fine, great. And coming to Vikram.
Okay, sir.
You're good?
Yes,
Going well?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Vivek? 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 You there? Okay, fine. So guys, any questions? Any more questions? The last call for you. If you have any questions, you can ask me out. Okay, fine. That's all for today, guys. See you tomorrow. Same time, 7 a.m. Okay, IST, where I'm going to continue the collections framework. Okay. Till then, bye-bye, guys. Bye, everyone. See you.
Sure, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, welcome, guys. Bye. See you.
thank you sir bye
Thank you, guys. Bye.